What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Between the Road to Reality. We're your co-host, myself, Manny, and then our app buddy, Alex. What it do?
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Guys, do the favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. Like the videos. Like I mentioned before in the last episode. Watch if you could just like watch it to its entirety. You don't even have to watch it. You can just listen. So today, I'm tired. Okay, so today, just not even the week, Manny. Just today. Um,
Mm,
I went fishing for the first time this morning in 4 years. Last time I went fishing, it was 2019, so before COVID.
how was it?
Um, I got one fish today. I had a bite, so we bought shiners and and one of the shiners I threw into the water and I got a bite, but when I pulled it out, the only thing that was left on the hook was the shiner's head. The, whatever fish it was just completely took it. Um, I went fishing with one of my friends, Quincy, and he caught a gar, an alligator gar. Yeah, yeah.
I actually caught one of those before. When I was living in Florida, in my aunt's backyard. Long story short, I fished one, and then I caught one, and then it was so bad. Actually, it hooked into the mouth really deep, where it wasn't removable. So like the thing had to die.
What? Oh,
Yeah, like the hook was too deep in, so like it was like impossible to get it out because like it like I guess it caught a vein, and if you pull it out, it would start bleeding out.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So just let it be.
yeah. What's it called? No. It's funny because we didn't even think we know that there's gars in Florida. Obviously, we live here, but we weren't even thinking about the possibility of catching a gar. We just said we know, and because we were fishing at the park that we work at, so we're like we know there's
Mm.
Oscars here. We know there's peacock bass, smallmouth, largemouth bass. So he just threw the he just casted,
Mm.
and it's funny because the guard didn't even go for the fish. The fish wasn't even like the fish fell off the hook, and the guard just
Mm-hmm.
chomped onto the hook. So when we reeled it in, or when Quincy reeled it in, it's the hook was literally like inside up the root
Mm-hmm.
of the mouth was like poking out like the head, like the top of the mouth. So it wasn't like in a bad
Yeah.
spot. It was just we basically just gave the gar a nose piercing.
Nice.
So like Quincy was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna touch it." Like that, we got videos and pictures. That shit had teeth, really sharp teeth, and
Yeah.
so I just cut the line and we just let it go. So you just see it swim away with a new piercing in it, and we're just like, all right. No, but I normally when I go fishing, I go fishing around my house instead of the park. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I caught my first peacock bass today. Um, I showed Manny. He was like, "That's too small." I was like, "What do you mean it's too small? It's literally like almost as big as my torso." He goes, "Nah, it's too small, man. You're bigger than the fish." I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to catch, bro? Fucking bluefin tuna?
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, like it looks small on the photo, but I mean, I'm sure it was big in person. But I sent him a joke. It's like, no, you're bigger than the fish. That looks small. Because
yeah,
I was,
no.
like, it
It,
was I was making fun of his weight, but I mean, like, it was funny, but at the same time, I was like, damn. But I mean, it had been said.
no, it's fine.
Mhm.
Me and Manny, we roast each other all the time. It's like our thing. Um, no, but yeah, like it was like also the biggest fish I've ever caught to the day because when I got fishing, I caught maybe like four fish. One and they're all chichlids, Mayan chichlids, which are,
Mhm.
are very are very common here in South Florida. One thing I wanted to catch were Oscars, but because they're very invasive now in South Florida. So I was like, if I can catch
Well,
one,
Oscars.
yeah. So I was like,
Okay.
if I can catch one, I'll just probably kill it because they're very invasive. Um,
Hmm.
but surprisingly, I didn't catch one. But yeah, like I had fun fishing today. And then the same day, a few hours later, I had my MRI for my back, and I had the scans. I just don't know what the fuck they mean. So I'm gonna find out Friday when I go for my checkup with the doctor that checked me out last week.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Hopefully that everything turns out pretty good with your MRI. Really do, because yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a radiologist. Like how to read those things.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm sure I'm fine. Not
Yeah.
it's nothing too bad. I think. I hope. Um, but yeah, everything should be good. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's like
Not
I don't feel like the pain like that anymore. Like
okay.
it's like it comes in waves now, like in
Okay.
little tiny waves. Where it's
Hmm.
like if I put too much stress on my back, then yeah, I'll feel it. But it's not how it was before. Where like if I walked, if I bent down, grabbed something, it doesn't hurt that way anymore. Um,
Well, that's good.
like this morning, when we were fishing, I wasn't thinking, and I just picked up the cooler with all the
Hmm.
drinks and ice inside it, and the doctor ordered it not to lift more than 10 pounds. So after I lift it, Quincy looks at me and goes, "Dude, you're not supposed to lift that." I was like, "Oh shit." um, but yeah. Well, out of today, I got a new fishing rod.
Nice.
I never had one. I was like, I don't feel like buying one. But honestly, would you prefer fishing with and it goes for all of you guys too, um, with like worms or minnows or shiners?
Um. So last time I went fishing, I was in PA, and I usually get like worms or minnows. So that's like the most common things they use over there. Minnows you get a lot. You can get more bites than a worm, which is I've actually tested that theory.
Which kind
So
of makes sense
and
because the minnow or the little fish, shiner or minnow, they
yeah.
move when they're alive. They move, so
Hmm.
they're making the bigger fish.
The hook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look
I was gonna say
interested.
the hook, but you're the bigger fish. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's what I use all the time. And I remember like because I bought what was it, a couple years. I still have the fishing rod. I got a gifted. Someone gifted me two fishing rods, and then I ended up buying a new one for myself, which is like a good one. I spent like a little over $100 of it. So and I was like, okay, that was good. So and then I have another one that was gifted as well, and it needs a new head, like the half part of the rod.
Yeah.
So it needs a new one. And I will use the one I bought or the one I was gifted because I've caught like largemouth bass with those. I've caught a sheephead.
You know what?
Um,
I have caught a largemouth bass before. It just came to me after you said it. Well, it was like
yeah,
a long time ago.
yeah, that was because I always go fishing like every weekend, like on Saturdays. I'll get up like 4 or 5 in the morning and just go out and just
Oh
start
hell
fishing
no.
until I catch something.
Oh
No,
hell no.
seriously, like that's literally like it's when it comes to like this time around, like people wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and everybody's out. Like those roads are busy because they're going out fishing. So like everybody's going out to the docks and fishing until they catch something. And once they catch something, then like they put it in the cooler and take it home. So
Just
and
one fish.
people. No, I mean like they just whoever how many like if you want to take one, two, or three, whatever. I saw a guy. I saw his cooler. He has two coolers. He had more than 10 fish in the cooler, in one cooler.
That's nothing.
So and he had another
That's
cooler.
nothing.
So dude, they're all largemouth bass.
That's nothing.
He had. Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, like over there, like I was like, damn.
So where I work, like I said, John Boy said, we rent those out, and there's a guy that came last week, 2 days in a row, to go fishing, brought his own coolers and everything. The
Mhm.
first day, he came with that cooler filled to the brim, like 50 plus fish in that cooler, and the other one was half filled with more. It was all Oscars. I was like, God damn! Then he came back the next day and did the same thing.
Wow.
I was like, yo, you got it like that. You're good.
Oh yeah, we I went to this dock like that's like 10 minutes away from my house, and there's a guy with a cooler, and he had, it's the same guy with 10 like largemouth bass. I also spotted he had two sheep heads, which they're very hard to get up in PA because they're, we have catfish, we have largemouth bass, so we have sheep heads, and sheep heads are very rare. Not rare, but it's just like you have to know where they're at because they like to
Yeah.
swarm either two or three locations. So, and the guy had another cooler, and there's another one he had was Gobers. So like they're little
Wait,
little
I'm
like
sorry. I didn't know what sheep's head fish was. I searched it
yeah
up. They got some ugly ass teeth.
yeah they're ugly, but I mean yeah they're but dude like they're pretty big. I've seen them before. I saw one some guy caught
Oh,
next
they
to
are
me,
big. Yeah, I'm looking at pictures.
yeah they're huge. They're pretty huge. So, and then we have one called Gobers. I think they're called Gobers, but they're like little like fishes. They're like this big, and they're extinct. Like not extinct, but they're trying to be extinct because they're wasteful. They're pointless to have in the lake, and they're just disgusting and ugly looking.
Oh, okay.
Not recommended to eat them because I've never eaten them, but I had somebody who did, and he said
Wait,
they're really chewy.
wait. Which one? What?
Gobers?
Oh no. I did talk about sheep's head though. Cause I just searched it
No.
up. Apparently, sheep's head tastes really sweet.
Yeah,
And,
they're like very sweet.
and like the texture is like a like shellfish, like shrimp or crab or something like that.
hmm Yeah. The other thing that like people try to catch is catfish.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those down here too. Where people like will catch,
Yeah.
but a lot of people come here to fish for the sport, not to keep, because in the Everglades we have a lot of mercury in the water,
hmm
so you can't really. I mean, if you clean the fish really well, then yeah, you'll be fine. But
Yeah.
like a lot of people won't risk eating the fish from the Everglades here,
Yeah.
which
No,
I don't
I
blame
mean,
them. I don't blame them at all.
I was to say I don't either. I mean, I'll be on the same boat if you're fishing in a murky water like that. Nah, I wouldn't catch it. Now, if you're going outside deep sea fishing, that's something I would definitely love to do.
It's
I would
funny
love to
that you
do that.
mentioned that because I remember Quincy was telling me that he know the guy that would let us on his charter to go deep sea fishing. And he,
I want to catch tuna.
bro, fuck that. I'm not doing all that.
Oh, I want to catch a tuna or a Maui. Not Maui.
Yeah, Maui,
Mahi.
Mahi,
Maui? Okay.
Mahi.
Mahi. Yeah, Mahi.
Um, no, it's like because
It's
I
Mahi.
know Quincy grew up on fishing. His dad in the Coast Guard, so he's always out on the water.
hmm
Um, and yeah, he tells me like he when we went fishing today, he goes, I he's like, I do freshwater fishing, but I go more saltwater fishing more because his dad likes to go out fishing in the ocean,
Oh.
or
Yeah.
he'll go to like the pier with his dad and go fishing there.
They use specific rods to go saltwater fishing.
Yeah, there's
Okay, so it's not.
literally saltwater rods. There's saltwater rods and there's
Oh,
freshwater rods. Freshwater rods.
okay.
It's a weight difference
Got you.
because saltwater fish weigh more than freshwater.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it's crazy because like when you mentioned about fishing, my buddy texted me yesterday, and he sent me a video of a TikTok of these guys fishing, and I was like, dude, I want to go fishing, and then he's like, I'll call you later, and then like we'll talk about it. And he never called me, but I told him it's like I've done fishing before, and that's like one of my
Hey, you asshole! You never
relaxation
called
ways.
me.
He's probably gonna watch this. It's like, oh, bro, I forgot to call you. I'm so sorry. It's like, nah, dude, it's fine. But like, it's one of the things I love to do in the summer is just go fishing, and like, it's a little different here now. So like, I have to like know where you can fish and where you can't fish, and then stuff like that. Like, I didn't know you can do charter boats here
Here we're in North Carolina.
in North Carolina. Yeah,
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, it
yeah,
makes sense because you guys had the Outer Banks and all that. Um,
yeah.
Shout out to that show because that show is fucking amazing. Have you seen it?
I have. My dad watched the whole show, and he told me about it. I was like, dude, you gotta watch it. And I've been
I will
not
come to
watching
your
it.
house and and I will cut you. Nah, I'm joking, but watch it, watch it.
I'm gonna have to, cause like It looks really good, so I have to watch it.
It's really good, and it's a place that you yourself can visit because you live near there.
Well, I'm like 7 hours away from Outer Banks.
Oh, that's right. Because you're all the way west, right? West North Carolina,
I'm
southwest.
southwest.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
It's like southwest, but it's more west. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, damn, 7 hours. I did not think of that.
Yeah, but I mean, like I would fly down there, or I don't think you can fly down there. I think you have to drive only.
No. You can fly to the nearest like
Airport probably.
airport there, and then you would go take a boat out. Or no, I know it's actually a bridge. You can actually like rent a car from the airport and then drive over to the bridge and go to the Outer Banks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I have to look because like it looks. I mean, like I said, a lot of people tell me like it's really nice over there, and I've seen pictures, but I've never been there in person. So definitely
Watch
like to go.
watch the show.
The
It'll show
show.
you. It'll show you like they literally film it in the Outer Banks.
Ooh.
So you'll see all the stuff, and they most of the show takes place on the water,
Hmm.
cause like they're all like fishermen, like all the kids like they grew up fishing and stuff. That's their life. Um, I mean it's not that much fishing, but their life is like on the water type shit.
Okay.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
you should really watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, I have to watch it. It's on my list. I'll put it on my list and watch it.
How about you
Wait,
just
did it
like
just popped up?
how about you just watch it like after we shoot?
More likely.
I think they're like what 3 seasons now.
I think so. I think they released a third season. They said like not too long ago.
No,
Cause
it
I keep getting.
was like over half a year ago. Maybe I hope they're working on the fourth season because the show is really fucking good. Speaking of shows, I think I mentioned this before. I'm rewatching The Walking Dead right now.
Ooh,
I'm on season 8 now,
nice.
and I know what's coming up because season 8 is very recent, like 2019, 2020.
Yeah,
Um, season 8. I'm not gonna say anything because it might spoil for some people that actually want to watch The Walking Dead or just
I'm
like
pretty sure they all watched it.
no, there's people that still haven't watched it that want
That's
to watch
true.
it. So I'm not gonna spoil anything. But yeah, no. One show I am gonna that's next on my list after I'm done rewatching The Walking Dead
Hmm.
is Fallout.
Oh, the TV. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That keeps bringing up on my phone. Like when I get a notification from Amazon, it says, "Oh, watch this." And
Not only
I
that,
know.
every fucking podcast I watch, every YouTube video I watch, everything I watch, they're all sponsored by Fallout, by the show. I'm like, oh my god, they really want us to watch this. Oh my god. No, but then all my coworkers are talking about it, so it's like I can't be near them because
Mhm.
they like I walked in on them and they almost spoiled something, and I was like, I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
The one show that one show I really like I really like. I enjoyed watching it, and I hope they make another season. Is two shows, Yellowstone and Tulsa King.
Tulsa King is with Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yep,
I
it's a
haven't.
really good show.
I don't know. I tried watching Yellowstone. It's just those type of shows where they have like slow starts to it,
Hmm.
and I need something that's like quick.
Yeah.
Like I know The Walking Dead was one of the shows that had a slow start, but when I rewatched it, I skipped the first episode. I was like, I know that this episode is slow, so I'm just not gonna watch it.
Yeah, and then once you hit the second episode, then it start getting like intense and then
And
crazy. I'm like, oh,
it gets intense, it's crazy, and then started introducing
hmm
more characters. And like, oh shit, what the fuck is happening?
right. It's just like out of nowhere. It's like, well, hold on, wait, who's this guy? Where'd this guy come from? What is going on?
It's like 0 to 100, quick.
Really quick, dude. I remember when I watched The Walking Dead. I kid you not, I watched like rewatched the whole seasons on Netflix
Yeah,
in one night.
the whole first season.
No, like the whole season, like all the seasons that was on
The
Netflix.
whole series, not
The whole,
season.
yeah, sorry, the whole series.
I need to just get an animation to where I can just like slap Manny.
Yeah, but yeah, I watched. Literally, it was like I
Having a
was.
fucking
It
Manny
was
moment
all the time.
all the time. That's why it's called a Manny
The
moment.
the I was on my off day from work. This was like a couple years ago, and I literally sat down and watched the whole series of the Walking Dead. And as soon as I finished it in one night, like I watched the newest one because it was on TV. It wasn't on Netflix yet, and they're finishing the new season because the new one, the not well,
So
the current
you're
season.
talking about Fear the Walking Dead?
No, 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 no. The Walking Dead, like before the Fear Walking Dead and everything.
Oh, so
So
bro, so you're talking about 3 seasons at that point.
yeah, it was like three. No, it was like 3 or 4 seasons to
It's
that
like
point.
four
I
seasons,
think I
yeah.
watched. Yeah, it was like between 3 or 4 seasons. I literally watched it the whole night, and then like they were ending the last season that was shown on TV before it went on to Netflix. So then after that, then I waited. Then what I'll do is I'll wait until all the like seasons are on Netflix,
That's what I
so I can
do.
just watch it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
If I watch a show and I really like it, I won't watch the show until the entire season is on Netflix
Hmm.
or
So
whatever
that
whatever streaming platform. That's just how I am. I can't. I hate watching every week by week. I hate that shit. It
I
bothers
did.
me because I'd rather watch it as I go because I have very shitty memory. 'Cause
It's and then I did that because my buddy Brent, he watches The Walking Dead even still to this day, and I haven't talked to him in like almost 2 years, and he watches it every Sunday, and and like every Sunday I'll watch it, and then I'll talk to him the next day about it, and then we'll just like literally we'll talk about that the whole day at
but didn't
school.
you tell me you didn't watch all 11 seasons of The Walking Dead?
This is before all the new seasons came up. This is before Rick almost died, or yeah, died.
Which time?
So
Which fucking time?
this is the no, like we're watching it when
So
Rick was
season
cut
8.
off.
Season 8.
Yeah, season 8. Yeah, we watched it to season 8, and then I stopped that because my main character died and was cut off, so I just stopped watching it.
Hey, he's still alive. I don't know if you saw the end of the
I
fucking
know, I know,
episode.
I know. I saw the end episode, but like it's just like how they cut him off. I'm like, that's no.
I get it. You watch if you follow the comics. I never read the comics, but I did follow up with it.
Comics are good.
Huh?
The comics are good.
Yeah, but I follow up with the comics. So when they kind of killed him off, I was like, what? It's like when they killed off Carl. Carl was never supposed to die.
Yeah, yeah. And then but the thing is that like the who was it? Glenn. Glenn wasn't supposed to die either.
No, yes, he was. That was in the comics.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The same way
I might have
the
missed it.
same way he died is in the show. The same way he died in the comics.
Okay. But yeah, I just like cuz
Which I
yeah.
don't know why people stopped watching after Glenn died. Like if you knew it was gonna happen.
Oh no, I continue watching it. I want to see how who else he's going to kill. I'm sorry. I want to see who Lucille's going to kill more. I was like I want to know. Cuz like I saw like okay, Glenn's dead, then his wife, and then whoever's next. Like just out of nowhere like
I know what you're talking about. No, that was all fake.
hmm?
The creators of The Walking Dead, they did that before season 7 came out to kind of throw the fans off on who Negan killed. So they killed everyone off in a teaser, so no one knows who actually died. But of course,
Oh no,
people,
I
but
know.
of course, people that read the comics, they knew Glenn was dying already. But it was like, who else is dying?
Oh yeah, I knew Glenn was dying. I was just saying like I want to know who was next because like when I saw the teaser, it's like oh dang, so that's why I wanted to watch it and finish that season. Um, it's really good. I honestly like I thinking about going back to watching Walking
Go back
Dead
and watching
and
it.
watch the. I'm gonna have to go back to it because I do miss watching it.
I'm not
I
gonna
just
lie.
like
The one show I can't watch is Fear the Walking Dead. I got to like
Fear the Walking Dead.
yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. I got to like season 5, and then I
Hmm.
started watching for a while because the season like the episodes like it was like a weekly thing, and I don't do that. And then I was
Hmm.
like, you know what? I'm not going back to this. I'm just not going back to it. And
No,
then
Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah.
like they kill off main characters in Fear the Walking Dead. There was no comic on it. It was just a spin off that they just did, I think. And And when they killed off one of the main characters, I was like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
It
Yeah,
was
no, it's
the way he died is a very look at the flowers moment.
oh yeah,
But
yeah.
instead of like being shot from the back, he got shot from the front.
Yeah, that was kind of a twist to me because I thought it was gonna be in the back because how they put it, but I was like, no, let's just change it, put it in the front. Like,
No, no, it made sense because like that character that killed him was getting payback because he kills that person's mentor, person that was taking care of them.
mm,
But it's like I didn't know he was gonna die, so it was like. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about and are watching the show, which you're way behind, I'm not sorry for spoiling. That's your fault for not watching something that came out 6 years ago. Not 6 years ago, but something like that, 4 or 5. Um, but yeah, it was just like kind of. You know what's crazy? You know which character I'm talking about, right? Nick.
yeah, yeah.
You know he was in Harry Potter.
No,
Yeah, he plays young Voldemort. Yeah, kid.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
He plays Kid Voldemort.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then also, I think it's like his dad. His dad is also another famous actor. I forgot who, but I know the name is very very well known. Um,
Damn,
yeah.
I would never guess that. To be honest, I'm like, I looked at it like,
No, because I
I'm
remember I
shocked.
remember rewatching Harry Potter back during COVID when I first got it and I was like bedridden. I was
Mhm.
watching rewatching Harry Potter and I just see him pop up. I'm like, oh shit, it's Nick from Fear the Walking Dead.
Wow.
That's how I am sometimes. Like when I'm watching an older movie or TV show that this actor was in that they're part of a show that I was watching. I was like, oh, I know this person. I like them. But
Dude, you,
Nick's
yeah,
character I really enjoyed in Fear the Walking Dead. It was he was like a redemption character.
yeah.
So when the show started, he was a drug addict, and throughout his journey, he was kind of redeeming himself to his mom and his sister because they kind of didn't believe in him anymore because of his drug problems. And then it was like, okay, so now he's getting better, and then when he died is when they go, oh shit, and that's when they start feeling it, like, oh fuck. Now when Alicia found Nick, it was like the worst fucking thing ever. No, but I think when I stopped watching Fear the Walking Dead was when Allison, I think is the mom's name. I don't remember. Or something. When her boyfriend died in the helicopter, he got shot and fall out.
Oh yeah, I
That was
saw
like
that.
the last thing I saw. And then I stopped watching. I don't remember. I don't remember why I stopped. I don't remember what episode that is. But I just I never went back to it because like trying to rewatch Fear the Walking Dead and trying to like catch up to it. It's it's a brain twist.
Yeah. No,
It,
it is. I agree. It's kind of hard to wrap your mind around to it.
yeah,
Like,
it's very exhausting. Very exhausting.
mhm. Another great show. I love watching it every time after I finish watching The Walking Dead is The Talking Dead.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, I wish they didn't cancel that show or stop airing it or whatever happened. Like it was such
No,
a
they
good
stopped it
like
because The Walking Dead ended.
but they continue going on.
The Walking Dead ended, so Talking Dead ends too. Walking Dead, Talking Dead.
No, yeah, no, yeah, I know. I wish they continue on like with Fear the Walking Dead and the ones who live and
I'm not gonna
because they're all
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I like when Chris Hardwick had like past characters, like past actors that are on the show just pop up. Like what the
oh
fuck?
yeah,
Hey, look at this guy.
It's like, and then there's one where like it has a zombie. Is like the one with the hatch on his head, or the one with the big explosion in the back scene. We don't see it all the time. He puts like the name of each scenes and like which
Oh
just
my
cracks me up.
god. Yes,
You know what I'm talking about?
when they did
Yeah,
like the montage of like
yeah. It's like, oh,
the
here we lost
kill
to this tonight episode. Yeah,
in loving memory of it's like
of like
that was awesome. No, but then they
I
would
think yeah.
but it was like yeah, that was awesome. What were you saying?
I would say like I like that show. That show was really good. It was like I watch it like, and it's crazy because like after that, then they'll repeat over and over,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa. And so so I just like end up watching like twice, like watching the episode twice, and then the talk show twice.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know why. It was just to me, it was just so amusing.
I never like because when The Walking Dead came out, Talking Dead, I was when that all that was going on, I was still going through like I was in middle school when The Walking Dead started,
Mm,
and then high school, and then that's crazy. When it ended, I was in college, so it's like 11 years of that show.
mm.
But it's like when I was in middle school, high school, I never gave a shit about like going to sleep early. I was like, I need to watch The Talking Dead.
Yeah, same. No, same. No, that was the same
But I
thing.
only watched it depending on who's gonna be on the show.
Oh, I didn't care. I just watched the whole thing. Like I watched it literally when from high school to college, and then like I think I stopped after college because they said they were gonna stop airing it like in the middle of the series,
Yeah, yeah.
or they took a break or something. I'm not sure. And so after that, I just didn't end up watching it because I never know what time it'll come up because it never show up on Sundays, but it did eventually. So, but yeah, dude, I watched the whole thing. Like, I don't care who was in it or who was part of it. One thing I do love is I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy who plays as Herschel. So
Oh, rest in peace, Scott Wilson.
yeah, yeah. I remember I watched the episode with him, and then I remember they had Herschel's head in a like
Oh
in a
yeah,
jar, and he was there in the talk show, and then his head was right there, like like the prop head. I was
yeah.
like, oh hey,
You know what's sad?
mm,
When they were I remember I was watching John Bernthal, the guy that plays Shane.
yeah, yeah.
He had his own podcast. I remember he had Therewin Callies on it. Where she played Lori. Um, where I remember when they were watching the premiere of that episode that Herschel died. Like
Hmm.
it was like all the past cast were all there watching. It's like everyone that
Yeah.
Lauren Cohan, not Cohan, Laurie Holden, that played
Mhm.
Andrea. Like everyone that was dead came back to watch that episode, and that's when everyone noticed that Scott Wilson, who plays Herschel, was sick.
Damn.
Like you they knew his time was coming. So like it wasn't soon after like that Talking Dead episode where he passed. Yeah, and then
Whoa.
they had like the like a few episodes later they had In Memoriam, Scott Wilson, and the whole cast they all broke down crying when he died.
Yeah, he was such an amazing actor.
It
Like
wasn't even that. It
his
was
role.
just like he, cause you know how you have like sometimes you have these you know how sometimes old people they act all wise and they're like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this.
Yeah.
No, like Scott Wilson was like also one of like one of the boys. Like he would do pranks on people. He would mess around with people, joke with you, and
Hmm.
just have fun with. He's like with their stories that he would have fun with them on set.
Yeah.
Like he was a kid with them.
Dang, that's awesome.
I was like,
I mean,
yo,
not
those
awesome that
are
he
my,
passed away.
yeah. Huh? What?
I was saying it's not awesome that he passed away, but I mean it's awesome that
No,
he
yeah,
was like
that
that.
like the way he was, the person he was. Um,
Yeah.
but also I don't know if you noticed, because this happens a lot in Hollywood, where or just things in general, where a lot of actors would be casted in shows and movies with actors they worked with before.
I've noticed that on like upcoming movies or like TV shows or anything like that, I did notice that like um I mean I can't say names because there's so much of them, but I mean I did notice that a little bit.
And I always wonder how that works. It's like, would the actor give the director and producer a recommendation of this actor? Like, yo, I worked with them before. I think they're perfect for this character. Like the
Hmm.
perfect, like they fit perfectly, and they're awesome out to work with. That's how I feel like it goes.
Hmm.
Or but I do know it's another thing where it's like, cause I'm also a director producer, so I look for actors
Yeah.
and stuff. I also know that when I look at an actor, I look at their work, and then I'll see that there's another actor that like worked like did like did several projects with the person I'm casting. So I'll call that person and be like, hey, what do you think about this person? Like, you worked with them a few times. How do you like them? And
Yeah.
based on what they tell me, that's when I'll be like, all right, perfect. I'm gonna sign them on.
Yeah. That's yeah, it's like I don't know, I maybe I can say this as an example. You ever seen the watch called sorry, I mean, you ever seen the movie called Man on Fire?
Heard of it? I don't think I watched it.
Okay. So you gotta have to watch it. It's a really good movie.
That's the thing. That's the
So
thing. That's the thing, Manny. I watch TV shows. Everyone that's
that
also a filmmaker, they tell me this. Like, I go, you're a filmmaker, but you didn't watch movies. Like, I'll watch a movie, but I prefer TV shows. TV shows have more stories. They're
yeah.
longer. Um,
This movie has stories in it, and then it gives you background of the character, two
that's
main
not what I
characters.
mean.
Oh,
I mean, it's a story that keeps going.
oh, oh. Then never mind. Then yeah, that doesn't have that.
No, yeah, it's
Um,
one movie.
yeah. But if I mean, have you ever seen Equalizer?
Yeah. Then they're watching
You ever
two.
seen the third one?
No.
Okay, so watch the third one because the Man on Fire, Denzel Washington is in that movie, and is also Dakota Manning is also in Man on Fire.
Oh
She's
my
also
God! Wait, I know what movie you're
yeah.
talking about now. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I know.
So the reason why I say that is because
Because
she
there's a in the Equalizer, they're working together in the Equalizer.
ex- exactly, and the
Yes,
thing is that like they haven't seen each other since like he said it. I think he said in an interview maybe before, but he hasn't seen
yeah, like
her
in 20
since that
years.
movie. Yeah. So and that's I would say like I put that as an example because like oh I let's call it Dakota. Like why like because she's an amazing actress and then I've worked with her before like last time I worked was like a kid. And obviously, she played her role really well in the movie
But also,
Equalizer 3.
he's seen her grow up. Probably watched a few of her other projects, and be like, okay, yeah, she's good. And he knows the attitude that she has, like the personality and everything. So it's like, yeah,
Hmm.
you don't fucking. Well, I mean, maybe, but it's 9 times out of 10, you won't change your personality from when you're a kid to an adult,
Yeah.
unless you're Manny. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this
Maybe.
episode here. We're gonna end this episode here. I
Yeah.
am extremely tired.
Alex, did you notice that we're over 1,000 subscribers?
Yes, 1,100. We passed that. Yes, I know.
Yep.
Thank you guys for everything, for all the support. I don't know why I'm still holding this fucking box cutter. It's just like I was using it. It's like two things: my ADHD. Look at that. I'm being distracted with it not ending this episode, and it was also like keeping me awake with me like like opening it and
Yeah.
closing it. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for all the support, all the love. If you guys made it this far, um, what should they put in the comment section? You know what? Put nothing, because then
Eh,
cause you guys don't comment anyways. No,
I should
like
just put
literally,
Manny.
put nothing. Put nothing.
No, yeah, put the word nothing. Yeah, just put the word nothing. It's like
Um, all right, guys. Thanks for being in this episode, and we will see you guys in 4 days,
maybe.
maybe, if we decide to shoot the second episode this week. All right, bye, guys.